Yeah, it's actually something I'm kind of proud of because usually people need 3, 4, 5 touch points with Bitcoin until they get interested. And for me, it was only one. I heard about Bitcoin in an office chat in 2017, so a few years ago. I heard it mentioned. They were talking about it because we had like a shared office, my startup with another startup, and one of the guys was also like a crypto day trader. And I
Yeah.
heard Bitcoin for the first time in this conversation. Went home and kind of started studying it. But I also, of course, like almost all beginners, started by buying a lot of shit coins as well. So that's the part I'm not so proud of. But yeah, I think it's almost part of the journey for almost everyone. Um, and what got me so interested, I think, is that you can view Bitcoin from a very generalistic standpoint, from many different angles. And that is something that I've always done with many things. And I've just been fortunate that what I've learned through my life and through my path fits right in with Bitcoin. Like I said, I studied computer science, so I have the technical background. I'm also an entrepreneur, was already an entrepreneur at that time. So I'm interested in building a business and in everything that goes into that. And I think Bitcoin is something that is very entrepreneurial in general. And I'm also interested in the psychological elements that go into Bitcoin, like FOMO, for example, was super interesting to me because I experienced it myself. And I think that was just what kind of put me in a position to get Bitcoin kind of early without needing many touch points. But then I really got it after I dug in deeper. I think Vijay Boyapati's article, "The Bullish Case for Bitcoin," was definitely one of the pivotal things I've read at the time. And then in 2018, I also read the Bitcoin Standard, and after that, there was no going back. I really studied Bitcoin for like the next 3 years, all in basically, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. But since then, I haven't read that much. I'm kind of cemented my view on Bitcoin, and yeah, I think those books and the way I grew up were very beneficial and were the pivotal point of why I got into Bitcoin.